You are a high-achieving woman and you want to know exactly how you can attract a man who's not only handsome and not only accomplished, but also loyal and absolutely devoted to you. And that's exactly what I want to share with you in this episode. Today I want to share 8 practical tips with you that are specifically important for high-achieving women. So if you are a CEO of a company, or a lawyer, or a doctor, or a high-earning professional in any other field, or maybe also you own your own business, then this episode is for you. And the first realization that you have to make, and that's something that for so many of my coaching clients was so incredibly hard to believe, is that your intelligence makes you attractive. It doesn't stop you from being attractive. Your intelligence is not a liability. It is an asset when it comes to the dating world. Unfortunately, so many of my amazing coaching clients have been brainwashed by society to believe that men love dumb women and men are not attracted to smart women and men just want some bleach blonde, stupid Barbie doll who never speaks up for herself and who doesn't even have her own opinion. But this is not the case at all. I mean, yes, of course, there are narcissistic and insecure men out there who do not want to have a relationship with a woman who has her own opinion and her own life and who is intelligent. These men will see you as a threat. But other men who are not narcissistic, who are not insecure, who are confident, successful men, they will appreciate a woman who is intelligent. They appreciate a woman who they can have intelligent conversations with. So please don't believe for one moment that the intelligence that made you the incredibly successful woman that you are is in some way an attraction killer. It's not a liability, it is an asset. If you use it in the right way, if, of course, I don't think that you do that, but just as an example, if you, for example, brag about your accomplishments on a first date and you then make him feel inferior, that can backfire, but the same is also true the other way around. If you're, for example, on a date with a guy who brags about his accomplishments and says, oh, you know I'm a doctor, you know that I'm a doctor, have I told you that I'm a doctor? Then, of course, that's also unattractive for you. This should be self-explanatory. But when it comes to intelligence, when you use your intelligence in a way so that you can have empathic and also emotionally engaging conversations with him, this makes you more attractive and not less attractive. And another thing you have to keep in mind as a high-achieving woman is that when you put the same focus on the connection with a man on the first date that you also put on a meeting in your professional life or on your career, then you will succeed. And again, a lot of women believe that the qualities of being focused, being driven, is actually a liability in the dating process, but I would say no, it's not. At least not if you can connect with your feminine essence and your feminine energy, and more on that in just a moment. But now let's focus on the ability to focus and the ability to be driven, which is something that you most likely have, because otherwise you wouldn't be the accomplished high-achieving woman that you are. And if you then, on the first date with the man of your dreams, focus all your attention on getting to know him, on finding out who he truly is, not in the sense of a job interview style, but in the sense of finding out what this man thinks, why he thinks like that, how he feels, why he feels like that, and you then go into this phase of emotional connection, this will make it so much easier for you to attract the right man, especially if you then also, and yes, you have that power, make him feel like a hero, not just the hero of his life, but also your hero. And no matter if you are a lawyer, a doctor, or a business owner, even if, for example, you make more money than him, you can make him feel like a hero. And I don't have to tell you that this can be extremely effective, because we men, we watch these superhero movies like Spider-Man, Superman, Batman from a young age, and we fantasize about being superheroes. And if you want to activate the hero instinct in him that makes him obsessed with you, then you can do that. And if you want to find out how 7 of my amazing coaching clients did exactly that with the man of their dreams, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/obsession. That's gethimkeephim.com/obsession, or you simply click on the first link in the description. And now let's talk about your feminine energy. And this is where it gets a little bit politically incorrect, but hey, I'm not a politically correct guy. I want to share with you what really works. And the truth is, and I know that from coaching so many highly accomplished women, is that a lot of them have lost connection with their feminine energy because they are forced in their careers and their businesses to act out traditional masculine qualities, which is not a bad thing at all. You should be proud of yourself for being the high-achieving woman that you are, but at the same time you have to realize that these typical qualities like ambition and being dominant in your career are, in fact, traditional masculine qualities. And that's why one of the best things you can do before a date, before you meet a guy, is to let go of that masculine energy that you used during the day in your work and to then step into that feminine energy with a little ritual. You could, for example, take a relaxing bath before a date, or you could sing to your favorite song or dance around a little bit just to activate this feminine energy. This simple exercise has changed the dating lives for so many of my coaching clients, because in the past they always had this problem that they dragged that masculine energy from their jobs onto the first date. And then they turned the date into a job interview. They had this really intense look on their faces. I mean, one of my coaching clients during a Skype coaching session, she looked at me in this intense way and she didn't even realize that this can be quite intimidating for men. And when I then did some simple exercises of letting go, deep breathing, meditating, she then got back into this relaxed feminine energy. And I believe that every woman and every man is part feminine energy and part masculine energy. For example, I'm a man who's very high in feminine energy. I mean, that's also why I'm so passionate about coaching, and I'm not the typical German engineer. I'm very high in empathy. I love to help people, and I'm not really that focused on things, which a lot of men are. So both men and women have this masculine and feminine polarity. And if you then, before a date, step into that feminine energy, this can make all the difference. And if you're then also, during the date, so much in the moment, so much in the now, just like you are when you're, for example, focused on a task in your business or in your job, and you fully, in this moment, you fully disconnect from everything around you, and all that matters is him and you getting to know each other, then you will have an amazing first date. And this also means that your smartphone stays in your handbag. And yes, I know, you already want to say, but I have work emails, but what if somebody from work calls me? I mean, of course, let's say it like this. If you are a doctor and you, for example, I don't know what the word is right now. Sorry, I'm still German and sometimes I forget the English words, but you are, I think it's called you're on call, where somebody could potentially call you and you have to go to the hospital, then of course it's a different scenario. But if it's not urgent, then I would say leave your smartphone in your handbag and fully focus on him. And yes, in your business life, time is money, but not when it comes to dating. Right now it's time to again step into that feminine energy, to be soft, to be gentle, to give yourself the time that you need to get to know him, and to also give him the time and the opportunity to get to know you. And if you then also do something that I will suggest now and that I waited with until these last minutes of this episode, because I know that your first reaction will be, oh God, no, Sebastian, why did you have to ruin this whole episode right now? But hey, I want to say it again. I'm not interested in political correctness. I'm interested in sharing with you what will help you and what will get you results. And what will get you results is to admire the man that you're on a date with for his accomplishments. Yes, I know you are an extremely accomplished woman, and again, you should be proud of that, and you can also give him the opportunity to admire you for the qualities that you have. But always remember that admiration is kryptonite for men. There's nothing, and I really mean nothing, more attractive to a man than a woman who admires him. And I also know from countless Skype coaching sessions with highly accomplished women that they often forget this part. And this is something that can make all the difference when you admire him for his accomplishments, especially if he knows that you are a highly accomplished woman. This will make him feel even better. Because let's face it, if a woman who has not accomplished anything in her professional life admires him, that already feels good. But if a woman like you, who has also accomplished great things in life, admires him for the things that he has achieved, then it feels twice as good. And yes, you should be using that to your advantage. And you might also in this moment want to find out more about how you can, like I already mentioned before, activate his hero instinct and make him obsessed with you. And I already mentioned that if you want to find out how 7 of my coaching clients did exactly that, you can go to gethimkeephim.com/obsession. Alternatively, if you don't want to read about their experiences for whatever reason, you can also directly go to gethimkeephim.com/video. That's gethimkeephim.com/video, or simply click on the second link in the description and then watch this video till the very end, in which you will learn exactly how you can and will activate his hero instinct. And if there's anything you want to talk to me about, if there's anything you want to share with me, if there's a specific guy in your life and you just can't figure out how you can make him yours, then you can go to gethimkeephim.com/coaching to find out more about the different coaching sessions I offer. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.